Hey, this video is about those silly fitted shirts and tight, slim suits that I keep seeing around. And I wanted to demonstrate this for you, so I'm wearing one. The shirt that I'm wearing is an expensive brand name shirt. I won't say what or who made it, but it's one of those tight-fitting shirts. And you say, boy, it looks smart on you, doesn't it? It looks great. Well, no, I don't like it. It's so tight that it restricts movement. And heaven forbid I should lift some stuff during the day, because the sleeves will end up getting tight and pulling on my arms. And I'm not bragging about my muscles here. I'm just saying that's what happens with these shirts. But the real problem that I see with them, with the shirts now, because with the suits there's a whole slew of problems with the shirts, is that they keep riding up on you. And so all I have to do is just a few simple movements, maybe reach for something, and the shirt comes right out of the pants. And I hate that. And what you're going to say, well, that's fine, Raoul, there's shirt stays, you can buy them, there are all kinds of things you can do. You can just tuck it back in, it still looks good. Well, have you tried wearing shirt stays? Because I have. I wore them for a good long while, and they mess with your posture over time. And for most of us who work at the office or sit on a chair during the day, it's not a good idea to experience extra disc compression, because that's what happens to the discs between our vertebrae. As we sit all day, they get compressed. And even if it's just a little piece of elastic that pulls us downward, because that's what it's doing, it's pulling the shirt toward the socks or toward the knees or wherever those things attach. It's actually pulling down on us a little tiny bit, like a tiny little unnoticeable force, but it's enough over the course of a few hours to make you go like this, slowly hunch over. And then before you realize it, you're like this. And then you remember to check your posture, and you go, wait a minute, what the heck is holding me down? It's the shirt stays. Thanks a lot, shirt stays. So the shirt stay is not really a good idea. It's a good idea to wear them perhaps when you go to a ball, when you go to an official event, where you have to look sharp, and it's only going to be for a few hours. But I wouldn't wear them every day. It's just not smart. Not unless you have problems with your back. By the way, you're also going to run into back problems with those silly low-cut pants, and they're very tight. You won't realize it when you're in your 20s. You're going to say, boy, these clothes are just amazing. I love wearing these brand names. They mean so much to me. Well, when you get in your 30s and you start getting back pain, those things aren't going to mean a whole lot to you. So just think about that. Now, I want to show you the difference between one of these silly shirts and a proper shirt. Now this is what I call a proper shirt. And I wore this yesterday, and excuse me, I'm recovering from a cold. But notice where the crease lines are on the shirt. You see? They start over here. This is where I tucked it into my pants. So imagine for a moment here, all of this was underneath the belt. So when you have this much cloth underneath the belt, in contact with the pants, which shirt do you think is going to stay tucked in much better and be more comfortable overall during the day? A silly, tight-fitting shirt where if you laugh a bit, the buttons come undone, or maybe you have a little more for lunch, the buttons also come undone? Or one of these shirts that's also a little wide, allows for more movement and stays tucked in all day. Now, just to show you the difference, I'm not trying to be vulgar here, but I just want to show you, excuse me, I have, by the way, it's a good idea to check, let me make sure this is still recording. Still recording, good. Look how little this is tucked into my pants. Excuse me here for doing this, but I'm doing it to prove a point. Look. This is clearly not going to stay tucked in. It's such a pathetic thing. And I'm going to let you answer this next question for yourselves. And the question is simply, which kind of shirt am I going to buy the next time I go to the store? Is it going to be one of these expensive, tight-fitting things, or is it going to be a proper shirt? Yeah, I think the answer should be pretty obvious. Now, about the pants, you may have noticed my pants are riding up a little higher. It's because I've had back pain. And once you have back pain, you begin to appreciate certain tailoring. It's no mistake that if you look at your grandpappy's pants, remember your grandpappy's pants? You should go dig through their closet or go to the thrift store and pick up a pair or two. Those pants used to ride up quite a lot more than today's pants. And when you compare them to these silly little low-cut pants that you see nowadays, where if the man bends over you can see his crack, he doesn't have to be a plumber, you'll see his crack, which is absolutely disgusting. Those pants, right, they come up to here. And it's no mistake, it's not a fashion faux pas. By the way, fashion is just, they try to come up with stupid different things every year just so they can change the clothes, the style of the clothes, and sell you more shit. But that's just my take on it. You know, I could be wrong. I'm more of a conservative person, and I like the classics. But the reason that the pants come up to here, that the waistline was up here, is because the best waistline for a person, the best place where the pants should have the waistline is at their navel. Have you ever noticed when somebody also asks for your waist measurement, they tell you measure around the navel or the line of the navel? That's where your waist is. That's where the pants should actually be. That's where the waist line of the pants should be. When your pants are up here at the navel, my navel is here, by the way. It's a little higher than most people's, but you know, some people have it higher, some people have it lower, whatever. That's where my navel is. So my pants should be up here. Now, if I wore pants like that these days, boy, I'd get a lot of flack for it. But those would be the best fitting, most comfortable pants you'd be able to wear. And trust me, I've tried it. The higher the pants are, the more appropriate the waistline is, the more comfortable they are, the easier it is for you to bend and get things. It's so much better for you. Excuse me. Still recording. Sorry, this technology, you know, makes your life easier, but it also complicates things. So since I'm the only one here, I have to keep checking on things. But try it, honestly. Give it a try. Go, if you don't want to spend your money on new clothes to try this weird advice that I'm giving you, right? Go to the thrift shop, a second-hand store, pick up a couple of pairs of, you know, grandpappy pants, right up high, and a couple of shirts that go down very low, and wear them around the house. Try them on for most of the day. And you will not believe how comfortable they are for you and how easy you'll be able to move. And if you have back pain, you're going to be in for a little treat. Your back pain's going to go away mostly for that day when you wear those clothes. And it's not a mistake. It's not magic. It's because they allow for better movement of the body and they don't restrict those postural muscles that allow your body and your back to stay relaxed and to move properly. So please try it. Please, it doesn't cost you a whole lot, especially if you buy them from a second-hand store. And you know, post your thoughts in the comments if you've tried them, and let me know what you think. Okay? Thanks for watching. See you next time.